Hi, I'm David Wayne Posley Jr. Intergenerational wealth. It's my solve. It's been my life's work. It's my life's mission. And it's funny, I've only been around this conversation, this word, for 6 months. Why? Because generational wealth is the term that has been pushed down our throats, or our lives, in our communities. It's been impacting us negatively for so long. What does generational wealth do? It forces you to think about yourself, to build your own business, to grow as much money as you can, to flaunt it, to buy cars, jewelry, homes. It promotes you to create and generate assets that influence and give a return to you. And society says that's excellent, and it is. It's great to have the things that you've never had and never experienced. Why? Because you probably didn't inherit anything. You didn't get anything passed down from your father. You didn't get a house. You didn't get wealth. You didn't get a lifestyle. So you're yearning for the search to create generational wealth. But you're being fed that that term is for others. You're being fed that that term is for the next generation. But it's false. It's participating in the creation of wealth being passed down via consumerism back into the system, back into the capitalistic society. It's working to promote your downfall in your lifetime and proliferating the successful transfer of wealth from one generation to the next, the successful transfer of assets from one generation to the next. Because wealth is a well-being. It derives from well-being. It's how you are. It's how you feel. It's how you live. It's the relationships that you have. It's the access that you have. It's the things that money can't buy. A house can be bought. A house is a self-sustainability. A house is the things that you feed yourself with, that you feed your family in. But wealth is the thing that adds to your family's lifestyle, your well-being, the ability to walk from one step to the next, and how well and how smooth that is. So our goal is to promote intergenerational wealth, right? Intergenerational wealth is between generations, from one generation to the next. It's inter. It moves from one to the next. Because we're looking to fight the trend of wealth being lost at a 90% clip in 3 generations. 90% clip. It's a proverb. It's in the Bible. It's in every economy's concept. Shirt sleeve to shirt sleeve. Wealth doesn't last past 3 generations. And so our goal right now, right here, is to start with the language. Intergenerational wealth. You can't do something that you're not speaking. You can't live something that you're not saying. And so if you're actually operating, building a business, pouring into your kids, developing strategies, supporting, working a job, building real estate, doing these things with the hope of passing this down for your next generation, our quest is to make sure you start to say the words intergenerational wealth. Intergenerational wealth. So how do you ask, David, how are you operating it? Just now, my thought is to promote legacy plans, as well as the most comprehensive business plans that promote succession planning, estate planning, exit strategies, mergers and acquisitions. Those things that allow you to grow, scale, and position your business for the next generation, whether that's your successor or your future heirs. So we start with the legacy plan. The legacy plan, you may have heard of a family constitution. It derives from the start of creating a family charter to set the direction in where you are going, and where you want to go, and where you want to see your family in 100 years, 200 years, 1,000 years. And then in the Constitution, how you plan to get there, how you plan to operate, how you plan to live. So in our legacy plan, my template is a 45 Excel sheet document. It covers everything about our plan, our household management, our goals, what am I excited about, my previous year, the fees that I'll charge from a consulting space, all the way through to ideology of a one-pager of my education. It literally helps my family understand, and our peers, exactly where we're going. And understanding, if I'm not here or when I'm here, understand the ideology and the thought process this plan was created. Same thing for the business plan. Now people have taught you to build a business plan for your operation while you're going and maybe get sold. What's your exit strategy? But how many businesses have you built to where your exit strategy is to be sold within your family for 10, 15, 20 times? What opportunities, what strategies, what developments, what funds, what set-asides, what finances have you put in place so that way your next generation can buy the business from you, and that you have platforms that allow you to never need lead generation, for you to do things that you've built and play the long game. We live in a world where instant gratification is everywhere. Immediate gratification is necessary. But in order to do something that creates intergenerational wealth, that is the very definition of patience. That is the very definition of delayed gratification. And it's the essence of playing the long game. Come join us.